Let's look at how we're going to replace the brake pads on your Surface 604 e-bike. The first step is to remove the rear wheel, which requires the removal of the power. Once disconnecting the wire and threading your wrench over the wire to the nut, before loosening you'll want to support the wheel, holding it up while loosening off the drive side nut. Repeating the process on the left side, supporting the wheel again, loosening off the nut. For easier removal of the rear wheel, you'll want to remove the drive side nut completely. Once the nut's removed, detensioning the derailleur and dropping the wheel out of the frame. Once the rear wheel is removed, we can now access the rear brake pads. So first you'll want to remove the cotter pin, then you want to use the Allen keys to remove the bolt to get at the pads. Removing the pin all the way out will allow access to the brake pads to be pulled out smoothly from the back. Then you want to grab your new pads and reinstall them in the same way that you removed them, lining up the pin to slide smoothly through and retighten. And don't forget to reinstall the cotter pin. Okay, now we're ready to reinstall the rear wheel. Another thing to keep in mind is to loosen off the spring on your derailleur to hook your chain on one of the small cogs, which will help line everything up. Keeping the washers, these two washers, to the inside of the frame. Once everything is lined up and snug into the frame dropouts, you can finger tighten the left side of the bike temporarily until we tighten it fully into place. Then we're going to thread the washer and the nut on the right-hand side, and then installing the right-hand side bolt nice and finger tight on this side. So we're going to remove the bike from the stand and place it on the ground. We want to back off the bolts to let the weight of the bike naturally align itself. And then we want to snug them up. And then you can reconnect your power by lining up the arrows. And you can get on your way.